Anita Judith introduced me to this lovely, lovely woman and goddess, Anita. And immediately I felt an infinity and connection with her and just knew that I would know her for a long time. So I'm so excited to have Anita, which is the founder and owner of the Fountain of Light Educational School and Center in the Netherlands. She's a chakra master teacher. She's a yoga teacher, a spiritual teacher, and she also is an oracle and a priestess. So I'm so delighted to have her here with us. Anita, it's so great to have you. So nice to see you.
Well, thank you. Thank you. It's likewise. Yeah, as we just said, we only know each other for a year, but it's a feeling that it's way longer, isn't it? I mean, yeah.
Yeah, it feels like I've known you for years.
Funny, isn't it?
Yeah. So we'll dive right in because I know you have so much knowledge and wisdom to share with us today. So the first question I have is, what does the goddess mean to you?
Yeah. And a question like that brings me back to my really early childhood when I went to Sunday school in the Netherlands. We have a thing like Sunday school where you learn about Christianity, and you learn the songs and their nice stories. Do you have that as well in America, Sunday school?
Yeah,
Okay.
I went to Sunday school too, Anita, but see, my parents were not religious at all. Like they were the opposite of being religious.
All right.
But
And
I was trying to find my way.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to go to Sunday school. But yes, in America, the Christianity is very popular and lots of people go to church. So I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
And I think to learn about Christianity as, the main religion at that time in the Netherlands, I think it's really good because, you learn something about religion and the origin of, well, most of the big religions are very pure and good. But what I noticed as a young child, there was this song, it's called Children from One Father. And I thought, yeah, one father, I could imagine that. But what about the mother? Where was the mother in the whole story? And there was Mother Mary, of course. And she had a baby like that. And I was like, but if there's a father and there's a mother, why, I was a wise child. But I always question that. Where's the feminine part in our religion? And I studied the Gnostic Christianity. I was even as a child, I was always interested in what makes people do things. Why? What created life? What is? I had that spiritual connection really early, and I felt it really deep in nature. I remember I was sitting under a tree while there was rain dropping, and I was looking at the rain, a drop of rain, and I knew that the whole world was in that drop of rain. And I also knew that I had to remember this thought because it was a very important thought. And I was about 8 or 9, So later on, I understood that thought, And I didn't know what I wanted to become, so I got introduced to yoga, and it felt like, coming home. And I did this teacher's training, and then I learned about the Hindu gods and the bodhisattvas. And after that training, I thought, well, that's interesting, but that's from a whole different part of the world. How about our own gods and goddesses, pre-Christian religion? What about that? And then I learned about the European deities, and I thought it was, you know, it really resonated with my soul, like the Celts and the Norse and the German and the, you know, the even the Roman and the Greek gods and goddesses, and I see them as inspiring and parts of human beings. I mean, that's how I see it. And well, there is this European goddess. Her name is Anna, and I'm Anita. I'm just a little Anna. You know, Anita is a small Anna. You know, so my grandmother was also an Anna, so I'm named after my grandmother, of course. But there's I felt that connection. Yeah. So there's also always been an urge to honor the feminine part in life, in my soul, in my being. Yeah.